Every calorie you count during menopause is actually training your metabolism to store more fat. Here's how to reverse the damage. If you're a woman over 40 and you've been religiously tracking every calorie, but the scale still keeps going up, this video is going to change everything for you. Hi, I'm Preet, a certified menopause life coach. But here's what I see all the time. Women who are eating less than their teenage daughters but gaining weight every month. Women who are working out more than ever but still the clothes keep getting tighter. And the worst part is they blame themselves, thinking they're not disciplined enough or not trying hard enough. But in honesty, it's not your fault. Your hormones have basically taken over the metabolism, and you can't just willpower your way out of this. Let me break down what's actually happening in your body when you count calories during menopause. Because once you understand this, you will probably want to delete every tracking app you have on your phone. See, when you cut calories, three major hormones basically panic. First, your cortisol, your stress hormone, shoots up by about 40%. This is your body saying, oh no, food is scarce. Better store up every single calorie as fat, especially around the belly where we can grab it quickly. Then there is leptin, which is supposed to tell your brain when you're full. Well, it crashes. That's why you can eat a whole meal and still feel hungry an hour later. Your brain thinks you're starving, so it cranks up the appetite and slows everything else down to save energy. And your thyroid hormones, T3 and T4, they just tank. These control how fast you burn calories. And when you drop, you're burning 200 to 300 fewer calories every single day. It's like your metabolism just aged 10 years overnight. But here's the really messed up part. This isn't temporary. The longer you restrict your calories during menopause, the more your body gets used to this whole starvation thing. Your metabolism can stay slow for months or even years after you stop dieting. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, but what about calories in, calories out? Doesn't the basic math still work? And this is where it gets really crazy. You see, during menopause, your estrogen drops 90%. And estrogen isn't just about your periods. It's the boss of your metabolism. It controls how your body handles carbs, where it stores the fat, and how well it's going to burn the calories. When estrogen crashes, your body becomes resistant to insulin. So when you eat carbs, instead of using them for energy, your body just stores them as fat, especially around the belly area. Even if you are eating the exact same calories, way more of them are getting stored instead of being burned. Plus, low estrogen completely changes where you store the fat. So before menopause, you probably stored fat in your hips and thighs, but during menopause, everything shifts to your belly, creating that stubborn muffin top that just won't budge. And here's something your doctor probably didn't tell you, that your belly fat isn't just sitting there, it's actually pumping out chemicals that make insulin resistance even worse. So the more belly fat you have, the easier it becomes to gain even more. It's a vicious, awful cycle. So what do you actually do? How do you lose the weight when your hormones are basically working against you? Well, the answer isn't really eating even less. It's about eating differently, actually helping your hormones instead of fighting them. I figured out this approach that works with your body instead of against it. It's really just four things that actually deal with why you are gaining weight in the first place. First thing is eating fat along with protein first. I know it sounds backwards, but during menopause, your body gets really bad at handling carbs, but really good at using fat for fuel. When you focus on healthy fats like nuts, olive oil, avocados, fish, etc., you keep your blood sugar steady and actually teach your body to burn fat instead of storing it. Second thing is giving your body breaks from eating. This isn't about starving yourself or doing some extreme fast. It's just about spacing out your meals so your insulin can actually drop and your body can use the stored fat for energy. When you're eating every 2 to 3 hours, like most diets tell you, your insulin starts to stay high all day. keeping you stuck storing the fat. But when you give yourself longer breaks between the meals, insulin drops and your body can finally start burning fat. Third thing is eating foods that actually help your hormones. Some foods have stuff in them that helps your body make and process hormones better, like broccoli and cauliflower. They help your body deal with estrogen. Flax seeds give you plant based estrogens that can help with menopause symptoms like inflammation. And foods with omega 3s like salmon and walnuts, they reduce inflammation and help your body make hormones properly. It's like giving your body the right tools to actually work during this whole transition. The fourth thing is lifting weights. I know cardio feels like it's doing more because you are sweating and breathing hard, but lifting weight builds muscle that burns calories all day long. And during menopause, when you're naturally losing muscle, this becomes super important. Just 2 30-minute weight sessions a week can boost your metabolism by 7 to 10%, which means you're burning an extra 100 to 150 calories every single day, even when you're sleeping. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but won't I just eat everything if I'm not tracking? I get this question all the time, and here's the thing. When your hormones are balanced, and your blood sugar is stable, your natural appetite control actually works again. You're probably going to eat less because body isn't in constant panic mode. Plus, when you're eating foods that actually satisfy your body, you naturally feel full with smaller portions. Oh, another thing people worry about is what if I gain the weight at first? And yeah, some women do actually see the scale go up a bit in, the first couple of weeks as their metabolism starts healing. But here's the thing. This is actually good because it means your body is starting to trust that food isn't scarce and it's okay to let go of the stored fat. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, don't be one of those people who watches all the videos but never hits subscribe. Please subscribe right now because it really helps me reach more women who need this. YouTube can be pretty stubborn. If you don't like this video and leave a comment, it won't show my content to other women dealing with the same problems. So smash that like button right now and tell me in the comments what's your biggest struggle with menopause weight gain. Your support helps this message reach women who really need to hear this. But before you do anything else, you absolutely need to watch this next video about the 10 worst foods for menopause weight gain. Some of these are actually marketed as healthy, but they're making your weight loss impossible. So click on this and I'll see you over there.